Dustin, be sure to post in League Race streams as well. Dustin! Okay. Oh, Balkan. What a legend. Doing what he can. Later. Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. That way I'm good to go for the rest of the run.
Okie dokie. As far as when to start the timers, probably just when both players are going. Oh, okay. Vulcan can send you the race down, then you go with that. Then that works.
All right. Okay. All right. Double versus Jared. Should be a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to this for like the last week, and then when I finally saw that this race was scheduled, I was excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if I was going to commentate it, but I definitely was going to watch it.
Yeah. We always got to see who can slot into what times for commentary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely needs to get out of Jared's stream.
He does. I'm sure he'll close. Double's Double's on honest person.
Oh yeah.
It is very nice that the community is pretty honest. You know, and so we like try to take measures so that nobody can cheat, but you usually don't have to worry about it. So
yeah.
And if you are still worried about it, just host a spoiler log tourney. That way nobody can cheat. Jared has readied up. Okay. Double, ready up. Oh, he's fixing command some things for his chat.
Yeah, trying to get everything ready to go so that he doesn't have to touch it anymore. All right, starting 15.
All right.
So we're in losers bracket, everybody. So this is win and stay in the tourney, and lose and you're done.
Certainly some high stakes here. And here we go.
Okay, both picking sword. Right. Yep. Nothing too crazy there.
Yeah, no level shenanigans here. Not this time.
Yeah.
Do you try that, Zach? Do you try to like counter pick your opponent, or do you just always go with the same weapon?
Okay, well, one thing is that Jared doesn't have the seat in, so he's gonna have to
Oh
load
my
the seat.
god! I
As far
didn't
as
see his left chest, but I saw the proof of non-existence, and I went, "Wait."
yeah.
All right.
As far as the weapon choice, if it's something we don't agree upon right away in like before the race starts, if I think I'm severely outclassed by my opponent, I'll try to metagame as like I'll try to get a little bit of an edge, but it usually doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Right, so I guess Jared's just going to take the time loss here.
Well, yeah, I think that's what you need to do.
Yeah, that is maybe problematic, depending on how fast this seat is. And Jared's taken like a 2-minute time loss.
Yeah, and a little bit more because he's got to set up his tracker again. And... All right, well, Double's not getting anything on levels in Pride Lands. Uh-oh, Jared's not on stream anymore. We'll update you if he does anything weird. Otherwise, he's going to be right behind Double. So
AP boost. There we go.
Yeah, there we are.
An Orichalcum and a Cure. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're on the same seat.
Oh, Explosion in Pride Lands.
Ooh. It's a nice juicy pickup.
Yeah, we're going to make ground combat really easy. Oh, okay. The timer's reset. It's no big deal. Both streamers have their own timers as well as the race time, which is the official time. So
right. We got backups on backups on backups.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just remember it's like 2 minutes ahead.
So the classic Pride Lands start.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if there's anything that could happen that would ever change that. I feel like we'd have to see a pretty drastic shift for Pride Lands not to be the meta play.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason like people pick Pride Lands is because it doesn't get faster, really. Like, you can gain a little bit of time on the first fight there with like Magnet and stuff, but like it's not going to be that much better, and it's 25, 26 checks in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Finishing plus for a double.
And a draw as well.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to note if I've got draws. That makes STT a little bit easier with the struggle fights. And it makes OC a little bit easier for the earn minigame.
Mm-hmm.
So
it also makes Master Form leveling a little bit easier too. Like it's one of those quality of life things you want to have.
They started with a cure.
Yeah.
That is the only important check we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I haven't even seen movement. Oh, there it is.
No. Oh, there it is. Speaking of, I haven't seen a proof either. No, now the next check is going to be a proof, right? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works.
That was light and dark.
Oh, light and
so
dark.
I mean,
okay, still pretty good.
Oh yeah, no worries, Dustin. We'll try to compensate whenever something is a little bit behind.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've normally got Vulcan restreaming these, Vulcan or Raisin, but unfortunately both of them have had some internet issues lately.
Oh, Jared just died in the gorge.
Gotta be careful with that. I'm always a little bit scared when I accidentally run past a chest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know if I beeline and stop and grab the chest, then I'm not going to get hit. But if I overshoot it and have to take time to come back, that gives time for the Heartless to come back and get me. And that can be a little scary.
Yeah, so there was a report 7 for double that says OC is a 1.
It was in Pride Lands.
Yep.
Yeah, so, but anyways, today we've got Dustin filling in as our restreamer. And he does not have the ideal setup for this, so it's going to be a little bit harder for him to stay on top of things. But we definitely appreciate him stepping up and making this happen, getting it all going. So thank you, Dustin. We love you.
All right, so Double's going to Halloween Town, picking up a report for Halloween Town.
All right.
There's one more thing in Halloween Town. So Double's gonna get the experience in Halloween Town.
Ooh, yeah. Goes for the extra experience here.
Mm-hmm.
You can squeeze out another level if you do this. You get experience off the White Knights in the earlier forced fight. You get some of those enemies, and then you kill the Jack-in-the-Boxes on your way out. And all that.
So Jared's going to Land of Dragons, picking up a guard break.
Yeah, so Jared
and
getting a shotgun. Ooh, that glide's actually really nice.
And aerial dodge for double in Halloween Town.
All right.
Okay, so report 7 was in Pride Lands, and report 10 was in Halloween Town. That is what we have right now.
Yeah, Double's got report 10. Jared does not.
He
will have it in just a moment. Yeah, so I like what Jared does there by hitting LOD just on his way over to Halloween Town. The portal's sort of on the way. And so I always like to minimize my GOA movement. The best that I can. So no open KH today. We are running just on PCSX2. Open KH has become all the rage. Super fast load times. But there have been a couple of instabilities, but I think most of which are fixed. I think it's pretty stable at this point. But we just wanted to keep it consistent for the league, so no open KH.
And that makes complete sense. You don't want too many major changes happening mid-tournament.
Right.
So Double's not getting level 10 in Halloween Town, it looks like.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay, heading into LOD, so both players will have done the same things at this point. It's coming up pretty dry for both players. Like, there's a couple of nice abilities, but it's been really dry.
Nothing huge. Aerial dodge and a glide and a quick run. All those are pretty nice to have.
Explosion's nice.
Explosion, of course. Those aren't things that you need.
Yeah.
But they're nice to have. Aerial dodge and glide will actually make Jared's movement during this fight pretty good, and so he can run around and grab chests while he's waiting for his MP to come back, which is something I always like to do. Oh no!
He used
That's not the right limit. Jared, what are you doing? Yeah, that's something you've always got to be careful of when you have multiple limits. Is making sure you choose the right one. We always do this world so early, so typically the Dance Call is the only limit that you have there. You don't usually have Duck Flare or Trinity. They've got both super early.
Yeah. So yeah, Double is going into Space Paranoids. Gonna shotgun here. Hopefully find a forum so we can use Light and Dark. Oh, final form.
Or, just get final form. Who needs light and dark when
Yeah, exactly.
you can just get final form?
Yeah.
Nice pickup. This is looking like a pretty decent seed in terms of...
and auto final.
All right. Okay. Sure. Why not?
Oh, we don't deserve any of the love for commentating. We were going to watch anyway.
Okay, to be fair, I missed the end of Jeopardy. This is a big deal for me.
Okay.
It's okay, it was just Dr. Oz,
Okay.
the guest host. They've been rotating through guest hosts on Jeopardy. I don't know if anybody watches Jeopardy or anybody cares about this, but it's like a new person every 2 weeks. Next week we get Aaron Rodgers, the NFL quarterback.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Aaron Rodgers as the host of Jeopardy.
Yeah. All right, Jared is in Disney Castle getting a magnet.
They don't need any love. It's okay. Wow, Rose. Like, I love myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate love from others. But welcome everybody.
Two magnets in Disney Castle.
Holy cow.
Yeah, welcome everybody.
All right, now we're moving. Magnera explosion. Final form.
Yeah. And finishing plus 2. So like
and a finishing plus. I didn't see that one. All right.
Oh, finishing plus in Pride Lands before the draw.
Ah, very nice. Oh, that's right. Yes.
So Double is going to use Final Form in OC since he has the Olympus Stone. But it's still Glide 1, so...
Yeah, as long as I have... I don't know.
Maybe this extra safety from the Keyblades instead of... Since he doesn't have Magnet yet. Yeah, okay, I can see that. And then...
Oh, no!
I'm sorry,
so much
Double.
for extra safety.
I put that into the world. I'm sorry.
Dude, commentator's blessing, fall back commentator's curse. Man. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a terrible idea because particularly that last chest.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely very easy to die there. Sometimes you get hit by the lance soldier. Sometimes you get hit by the dog. And both of them can one-shot you. Low-level crit.
Oh, yeah. Now, Jared is following behind going into OC, but he has Magnera. So,
we'll see if he uses Magnera to keep himself alive. Or maybe he pushes OC. With Magnera finishing plus explosion, he could do Hades Escape pretty easily.
He could. I don't know if he would do that this early, but it's an option.
There is the safety magnet. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, OC is a hinted 1, so yeah, I guess that would be a little bit less of an incentive to do that.
Yeah, not an ideal play. All right, Double going deeper into PR. I think we're starting to see this as a more common play, is trying to get through Town Fight.
Yep.
Town has 4 checks, and the Cave has 2. So that's sort of 6 pretty quick checks.
Yeah. The downside... the downside being the cave chests are difficult to get if you have bad movement. Because the pirates will smack you in the face.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, that's not a problem this time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he hasn't hit DC yet. I would definitely, and of course, I know that there are 2 magnets in DC, but I would probably get those magnets in DC before I did PR Town.
Yeah.
Just because I like to, if I'm going to push any world, I like to do it after my free checks.
Yeah. Report 8 in Agrabah. And that says that drive forms have 1 thing.
Okay.
Lots of 1s and 2s right now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing really stacked yet.
Yeah. Well, that just means that Hollow Bastion and Twilight Town will have like 10 things. So.
Yeah, really.
Also, Combo Master and Agrabah to note.
Guardian Soul. Pick up for double.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to see if that has anything good on it. So pretty standard openings so far. Small push by double, a little bit deeper into PR.
Yeah. Oh, Jared is forcing final with Light and Dark right now.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't gone to SP yet.
Yep. I mean, this is not really out of the way, so it's not going to waste that much time. Oh, he's using auto limit to do it, so maybe it will waste time. I forgot they don't have other forms.
This isn't a bad play. I think SP and Halloween Town are probably the two most common places that I see people forcing final, but right at the Palace Walls is also a good place to do it.
Yep. And it looks like Jared is going to take the approach of trying to go into the form whenever he can, and if he gets final form, then that's good, which I'm a fan of. He gets a fire as well. And Valor form.
Valor form, all right.
Now he has a proper form to actually get final form. And a Blizzard. Wow.
All right, very good Agrabah so far. 4 checks there. Double following in Jared's footsteps, heading into Agrabah. So this is the loser side of bracket. So as you mentioned, losing the route, win to stay in. This is losers round 2. So I believe 1, 2. If they win here, they will get at least 4th in the tournament. So win
that
here.
Is my understanding, yes.
Win here puts you top 4. Lose and you're out at 5th. So Jared suffered a loss to Sonic, and Double suffered a loss to CJ.
Yep. Which is tomorrow's match. At 6 p.m. Eastern.
All right. That should be a good one to watch. CJ versus Sonic. I don't want to say that CJ came out of nowhere, but I do think that she was sort of the dark horse of the tournament. I think when you sort of start talking about the top rando runners, I don't think she comes to mind immediately. But she got wins over Biscuit. She got wins over Salad. You know?
Yeah.
And there she is sitting in winners finals.
Yeah, exactly. Guard and Hollow Bastion is pretty nice without a reflect right now. So. Oh, another cure.
The most important magic spell.
Yes. And Wisdom Form. That's a little bit better than Cure.
A little bit. I think we might see one of those spells used in this run, and the other maybe not.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we'll see Cure. We won't see Wisdom Form. You're right.
Right.
In all seriousness, though, they'll both get use at some point, probably.
Probably. If anything, just to drain it, drain MP on
Yeah.
Zigbar for a Berserk Charge. Okay, so I was actually wondering about this, if Jared was going to use Auto Limit during Bailey fight. Get a few more levels here. Nothing yet. He's got it up to level 3.
Yeah, and he's not going to get to level 4, I don't think. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, level 3 limit form when you don't have limit form is pretty good. Oh, Double just died to the Abu mini game.
Oh my goodness. I want to laugh, but I've died to that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anytime we're mentioning a death on either player, I can guarantee that I've died there as well. I don't know about you, KL, but I'm pretty sure I've died to every single one of these things.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. You don't think about it. You don't think about this being a dangerous minigame, but you can take damage. And this is critical mode.
Yep.
You can die anywhere.
Just the other day, I died at the place where Jared just went through with the book guy that shoots the fire. I died going up the ramp.
Wow. I haven't died there yet in Rando, but I do remember on casual playthroughs, the books kind of hit hard.
Yeah, it was one of those playthroughs where like movement was unavailable, so it was just like, okay, I gotta walk through this.
Oh. Okay, so Double finally going to Disney Castle. Jared pushing Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, so Double's gonna get those 2 magnets. He's gonna be unhappy, and then happy because he has them.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly would have been nice for him to have those before he did PR, but you know, this early, you're happy to get them.
Oh yeah, we're still under half an hour. We're still gathering stuff. Oh, Torn Pages, our first set.
Okay. Yeah, neither player has gone to 100 Acre Wood. I think waiting for a first page is definitely becoming more and more popular.
Yep.
I like Double using auto limit here.
Yeah. If you can trigger the autos, you should use them. You never know what you're gonna get on those drive levels.
And then the built-in MP Rage to trigger one. And I guess he probably wanted to use another limit and get that to level 3, but he was smart there. He saw that if he used another limit, the hits would have knocked him out of limit form. He would have lost all his drive. So he just sort of cut his losses, which I really like.
Oh yeah. Double is going into Timeless River, which Jared did not.
All right. Yeah. I have to wonder if Jared is just putting it off for a little bit later, or if he's just not going to go at all.
Yeah,
I think both are certainly valid plays.
Yeah, it kind of ebbs and flows for people. Like sometimes the meta says don't go to Timeless River because it's a time sink. Other times it's all the proofs are always in Timeless River, so go ahead and do it anyway. And now Jared's going to Space Paranoids. He's going to find Final Form. He's going to be sad. Oh no, he hasn't forced it yet. Never mind. He won't be sad. Roughest proof in the tourney so far, it's hard to say because so many seeds have been played. But we've had 2 Sephiroth proofs in a row on coverage, so that's a little bit rough.
Yeah. Fortunately for Double, Double loves doing Sephiroth, and he got one of those Seph seeds.
Yeah.
So epic, but not for them. Yeah. It's great for the viewer. As a player, you're usually pretty apprehensive at that point. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see Sephiroth.
Yeah. Yeah, Halloween Town is self-hinted. And there's one more there.
Could be a proof. Hinted hint. Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
I don't see myself. I couldn't see myself pushing that, though.
Yeah. The caveat that I always want to remind people of is that most worlds are going to be blue by the end on the tracker.
Yep. Right. So Money Pouch for Double in Timal Server. That's a really nice pickup. Not technically speaking an important check, but something that's very good to have. Particularly because he's got Magnet Explosion. There's another draw. All but 3 worlds / locations will be hinted, and of the 13 that get hinted, 10 or 11 is usually pretty average for hinted hints turning blue.
Valor 3 has Stitch, and drives are done.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really nice for Jared to get so early.
I wonder if Double's going to get Valor 3 in the next, the Wharf area.
I'm not sure. I know that...
he just did Valor 2 on P. So.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a play that I...
server.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so he's pushing. He's just waiting a little bit.
Yeah.
Wanted to get a few more things. Another aerial dodge for Double. So, pretty solid visit.
Yeah.
I'd take that. Aerial dodge and a money pouch.
Yeah, that's worth it. That's worth the time investment. You'll gain so much more time just because of the ethers you can buy.
This is where it starts to get a little bit interesting in the routing. You have Twilight Town, which is a big push. He's got HB, which he could push. And then, Beast Castle, LOD, all pretty reasonable.
Yeah, at this point, you don't have to worry about leaving locations for drive levels as soon as you find out that Valor 3 has the check. So leaving Beast Castle's opening for Wisdom Form or something is not really something you worry about now. You still want to level Final Form because it's a useful form to have in the final fights and everything, but
absolutely.
It's interesting that having drives leveled kind of just opens up all your possibilities because you don't have to save anything. It's
right.
It's kind of
right.
Nice.
If you're using a drive form, it's because you just want to go fast.
Yep. So interestingly enough, even with that big bit of a hiccup at the beginning for Jared, it looks like Jared's ahead right now. and just in terms of like how many things he's gotten and how quickly he's going through worlds.
I think so. Yeah, he's been moving. He had the aerial dodge and the glide for Halloween Town, which made that world a little go faster, and he didn't stop to dance call extra enemies.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's always interesting, those sorts of trade-offs. Double said he wanted extra. He wanted a bit more XP. Jared says he'd rather just have time. I know Jared's not a huge fan of leveling. He's a go mode person.
Oh yeah,
he's very much a go mode guy.
I mean, if you have a copy pasta about go modes written about you, you're a go mode guy.
Right? Yeah, yeah. The year is 2027.
Although to be fair, Double is in that copy pasta too. So
is he?
I believe it's Cole and Double at the end. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So we'll have to see where Jared goes now.
Oh, it's Roxas time.
All right, time to quick run Roxas. Yeah, I love doing this play early for the experience. He's got Final Form as well. Final Form makes the Dragoons really easy. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Bulkin. Dreams of seeing Cole and Double one last time. One final go mode. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Form boost is pretty nice. That's 3 draws.
Wow. Urns are free.
Yeah.
There's push OC for the urns, that one important check.
Yeah, this is the type of seed you wish OC was like a 5.
Honestly, with all those draws, I start thinking about STT. I don't. They only have auto limit, so I don't think I'd do it. But if I got limit form, I might just pull the trigger.
Yeah, after doing the clear up to Zigbar and after doing Twilight Town, yeah, I'd consider it. Because they have no proofs right now. Yeah, I could see it being worth it.
No proofs in those free checks. This probably ends up being sort of a longer seed.
Yeah, you want to be sure that the proofs are not super early if you're going to do an early SDT play. Because it is a time sink if nothing is there.
Right.
But the longer you go and the less things you find, the more you want to do SDT earlier, I think. I don't know what the trade-off point for me is or for any other player, but right now with only 14 important checks on the board at 35 minutes in, I'm starting to consider it. Jared is doing explosions on Roxas and Trinities.
Yeah, he's been playing around with all sorts of different Roxas setups. He really hates just quick running Roxas the whole time, and he likes to get in whatever damage that he can. Like, he'll reflect the first few attacks, throw in a couple of combos, throw in a Trinity limit, whatever he can do to make that faster.
Yeah. And while that can speed up the fight a little bit, it is risky because if Roxas just gets out of your combo, like if you whiff Trinity limit or something, then he'll just probably go to the middle, do his desperation move, and then you're kind of out of control, right?
Right. Yeah, it is very difficult to get him back in the loop once he breaks out. But for Jared, first try this time around, looks like that practice is paying off.
Yeah. Let's see if Roxas is holding any goodies. Oh, Spooky Cave map.
The best goodie.
Yep.
We'll have to see if he grabs levels on the Neo Shadows. Doesn't look like it, though.
Oh, Double's taking a death to... the
Magnera, Explosion, Finishing Plus, and Final Form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are plenty of tools, but he is a little bit understated for it.
Yeah.
So it's easy to die for sure.
Mm-hmm. And he has not picked up Stitch yet, so he doesn't have that protection. More torn pages in the world than ever was. And the Mega Elixir. Oh.
So as you can see, Trinity Limit, fantastic on those Dragoons. You know,
Jared is, or not Jared, Double is dying again. He's determined to get through this fight.
Oh man, it's a rough couple of deaths.
Yeah. I was gonna say taking the death, but then going Valor.
Yeah. I wonder if he thought about death abusing, and then changed his mind. Either he... I don't know if he didn't notice that drives were done.
So I think what might have happened was Donald and Goofy are still on party attack. So they're going to kill Shadows and drop HP orbs, so it's going to be slower. So you might as well level form and get a check. It might be a useful ability or something.
That's a good catch, yeah.
Alright, Double got through. Heading into core.
Doesn't quite have the tools for core skip.
I mean, he's got final.
Well,
he's got final form.
Yeah, maybe he does do core skip. I don't know. Now that I think about it,
using Duck Flare for protection. That's smart. Another Glide in Beast Castle for Jared.
That's a nice pickup.
And a Thunder. That's the first Thunder. And a Fire in Beast Castle. Lots of useful magic. Oh, a side effect of... Oh, no, never mind. Forget it. I was going to say that Double got his drive back by using the Duck Flare, but Double didn't lose his drive. Jared lost his drive. I'm mixing them up.
It's tough when you're watching two people do similar but slightly different things.
Yes. And now they're in the same place.
Yep. Let's just make it harder on us. Why don't we?
Alright, Double's gonna get Stitch now, so... Oh, the Duck Flare getting you down to 0 to MP charge so your drive fills back faster. I thought I saw him doing that, but... Oh, limit form on Threshold.
Alright, now I go STT. Right now. We leave. We don't even get the rest of checks in Beast Castle. Two
Yeah,
chests
just-
in the Undercroft, not worth it.
Yep.
Not worth
Don't
the
even
time.
pick them
That's
up.
a time
Just
waste.
go straight to the save point. Just do it.
Yep. No, that's a terrible idea. Finish Beast Castle. At least finish Beast Castle before you go somewhere else.
You're good, Bulkin.
In terms of tools, they've got just about everything they could ask for, except a reflect.
Yes.
That is the one tool they're missing.
I don't think they've gotten a gap closer, like a flash step or a slide dash yet either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are always nice to have. I feel like I always take them for granted,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are the seeds where I don't have one, and it's just sort of like, wow, this is miserable.
Yep. Oh, proof.
Oh,
This is why you finish the world.
all right, yeah.
And torn pages.
Okay.
Wow. And report 6.
Another report. We're up to 6 important checks in Beast Castle.
And that
Holy
is
smokes.
Twilight Town hint. Twilight Town has 4 things.
Okay. It's a little underwhelming for TT.
Yeah, but Beast Castle has 6 so far. So that is way above average. Yeah, prove a connection in Beast Castle.
And a drive gauge on Beast. It's another sort of a nice thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Having that one extra drive gauge can be kind of a big deal.
Yeah, especially if you have a 3 drive, like drive form or summon to refill your drive completely. Having one extra drive gauge just makes things so much smoother. Jared did not refill his drive.
Did not refill his drive. He also still hasn't bought ears. So he needs to remember to do that when he gets the chance.
Yeah.
Looks like he'll dip into PR. Now, Jared has Stitch. He's got a Blizzard. He's got a Thunder. I wonder how deep he pushes into PR.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just gonna push all the way through Barbosa or not. I'm trying to think of like if I would do that in this situation. Like if I have 2 magnets, I have Stitch, I have a Thunder, I have a Blizzard. I think I would consider it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably look at my. I'd probably look at my stats, or if I had like a Thunder boost or a Blizzard boost.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't
do
like
think
to
they have a
push-
Thunder boost. So
Yeah, I really don't like to push into PR unless I can one-shot the pirates with either a Blizzard
yeah.
or a Thunder. Having to use 2 Blizzards or 2 Thunders to take them down is really messy. It's very easy to die, and it's a lot slower. So when you sort of hit the right combination of, just enough buff, I think it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. So taking all those factors into account, it doesn't look like that would be the case right now.
No, I
So-
probably wouldn't at this point.
Yeah.
Base Thunder and a single Thunder boost, I don't think will quite do it at their stats.
Yeah. For the record, their magic is slightly higher than their strength right now, but that's kind of just the norm. Jared is using Jack's limit.
He's using bluff. Oh my goodness. That's a play and a half. All right, who bet on that? Where's that channel prediction? Will bluff be used in this run? Ruining the channel point economy with that prediction.
Oh, I learned something interesting the other day that mods can now participate in predictions on channels now.
Yeah. If they made a small change to that, so mods can participate in it, but if you're the one that made the prediction, you can't. I believe.
No, if you bet in the prediction, you cannot choose the outcome.
Oh, you can't. Okay, you can't resolve it. Got it.
Correct. Yeah. All right, we're going into Twilight Town for the first time. Is the music loud still? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and affiliates are... You have to have channel points in order to do the predictions, and those are only enabled for affiliates and above, so yeah. Second money pouch in Twilight Town. Oh, Double is trying to EXP boost, maybe? Does he have an experience boost?
I don't remember seeing one, but if he's doing this, then he must. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Ultima has XP boost. Oh, okay, so they just got that. From Beast Castle. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, and with Stitch, with Magna Explosion. Yeah.
Magna Explosion, absolutely. I don't see Jared doing this play because that's not something that Jared usually likes to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this is very smart.
Oh yeah.
He's got enough stats for that to work. He's got the draws to pick up these orbs.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be no problem at all. Currently had 21 magic going in screens. I thought I saw 23 before he started gaining levels, but either way, he's below the damage floor for Space Paranoids. So we'll have to see where he ends at. Meanwhile, Jared is leveling Final Form. Yeah, I see 33 now. 35, 23 strength, 12 defense.
All right. I don't need defense. Just don't get hit.
Exactly. Stitch needs to do the job. There it is. So now Double is above half HP, so he's not getting double experience anymore.
Yeah, even when Stitch doesn't play his ukulele to make enemies drop HP orbs, he still does passively heal you. It's just it's a much smaller effect than you see from the other summons.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, Double got to level 29. No important checks, but his magic is now 37.
Wow.
Which is that's above the damage floor for the world that never was.
Right,
so,
yeah.
So Explosion's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Absolutely. So Double definitely getting a nice payout there. You always hate to level and then find out that it's a defense seed or an AP seed, and then your strength and your magic are still low.
Mm-hmm. Blizzard and Space Paranoids.
All right, Blizzard.
So notably, Twilight Town has not given up any important checks in TT1.
No, not yet. He's been through about 20 or so checks, I think, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And netting.
Yep. Normally that would be considered like a time loss, but like Double's gonna do Twilight Town anyway, and as we see, he's doing it right now.
Right. Yep. Twilight Town is another one of those worlds that it's sort of tough to ignore in a race. Mm-hmm. It's just such a high volume of checks. But it is always interesting to me that we don't usually see it until like the 50-minute mark. 40, 50 minutes, an hour. I think a lot of players like to get forms. You can level Final Form here. You can easily level Wisdom and Valor here. Heck, if you have Master and a Drive Converter, you can do that.
Yeah, Master Form is possible here as well. And you want the movement to make the chest gathering process a little bit faster too. So.
Right. Although if you don't have the movement, what you can do is you can ignore Tram Common and the Woods, and then just come back and this to find position.
Use Yeah. Blade. Uh-oh. Hello?
Just test. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello, Raisin.
That's just Dustin's end.
Okay.
Oh, was there sound issues?
We couldn't hear you as soon as you started talking about TT2 and skateboards.
Oh, they're back. It's back.
Yeah, okay. That's me. That's probably my internet. It dipped for a little bit.
Okay.
We should be good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, now I see it in chat. Kale the robot. No, I don't want to be a robot. I want to be a real boy.
It's okay. I'll be the robot here.
It's true. Yeah, you're literally Zach the robot.
Yeah.
Zach the robot and Kale the robot.
So Jared is going into Twilight Town 2. Probably going to go into Twilight Town 3. Because there's still 4 important checks here. Oh, a reflect in Twilight Town 2.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure he's very happy to see that.
Oh, yeah. It's going right on the customize.
Yeah, immediately starts to change his customize. Yeah, I always like to delay that as long as I can until I get everything I need, then just customize once, be done with it.
So the question is, will all the checks be before Mansion, or will Mansion have stuff?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Report 4.
There's one.
Levels have nothing.
That makes me cry on the inside. As somebody who loves to level and get buff, it makes me sad. Although, is he going for experience here? This is a new place. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stop here to get levels.
Yeah. The magnet kind of went into an unoptimal location, so it didn't really work.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, these are the same enemies you would kill in the mansion for experience, so... I've seen Sonic level here as well, so it's not entirely new, but... It does give you a little bit better movement as well to use Final Form through Sunset Terrace.
Right. I think we're only at Glide level 1 on base Sora, right?
I believe Glide 2, but they don't have high jumps. Yeah, okay. They don't have high jumps though.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have like 1
membership card, and it looks like Jared's leaving. I'm not totally surprised to see this from him.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that there's nothing on drive forms. He knows that there's nothing on levels. So he's not going to get a proof. Well, I mean, there's 2 more important checks in Twilight Town.
Right. He's going to Halloween Town.
This is, I guess, an interesting play. He knows it's hinted.
Uh-huh.
It is hinted. There is another important check here. Maybe he's just feeling Twilight Town.
Or feeling Halloween Town.
Halloween Town, sorry. Oh, ethers? Ethers are good.
He's just buying.
Oh, that was it. He just needs the ethers.
Don't go to LOD, where the Moogle's right there. Go to Halloween Town, where you got to go through a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're ever looking to buy ethers, LOD. The very beginning of LOD, assuming you haven't pushed further, there's a Moogle right there. If your save point is the one on top of the mountain, there's still a Moogle right there.
Uh-huh.
So, if you're in Throne Room and you still haven't bought ethers, then I'm sorry for whatever terrible seed you're playing.
Yes. Then you can go to Halloween Town. Then you have permission.
Then you can go to Halloween Town and go buy your ethers. Yeah.
Alright, so Double's going to Twilight Town 2. He's going to get that Reflect after getting through Berserkers. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. Please. Alright, Double's leveled to level 29. He'll be fine.
Yeah, this fight is so baffling to me because it is so difficult when you're understated. Mm-hmm. But once you hit the damage floor, it's so easy.
Oh, yeah.
It's stupidly easy, and it's always one of those things that I sort of question, like, how do I ever die here?
Uh-huh.
You know?
And then you die the next time you play, and you're like, oh, right, that's how I die.
Oh, right, yeah, that's how. All right, I don't do any damage. I hit him with 4 combos, and he's still alive. And by he, I mean the Dusk, not even the Berserker. I'm sure we've all felt that.
Yeah. I usually wait for the dust to come out from behind the camera and then smack me in the back of the head, and then I die. Alright, we're going to the mansion now. What does the mansion hold?
Mansion for Jared. Double's working his way there. Oh!
Second experience boost. Too bad levels are a 0.
Yeah.
Double's gonna wish that he had that earlier.
Absolutely. You can get into the high 30s and 40s at SP if you've got both experience boosts.
Yeah, and that's the trade-off you take for leveling so early. Like, you could just find the other experience boost in an easy location and just kind of be punished for doing it early.
Right. It's not a huge time investment, though.
Yeah.
The screens fight is only 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Torn page on the beam. And we might have a check on Betwixt and Between.
Yeah, there's only 3 more checks left in here. 2 on Betwixt and Between, and then 1 right here. Datas are off for this tournament, so it's not going to be Data Axel.
Double just got the report 4 for levels.
It's Betwixt.
We have Betwixt.
All right. I wonder if Jared will do a few more cycles of leveling just to get himself over the damage floor.
Yeah, if he's already here, I wouldn't put it past him, but then again, it's Jared.
Right now, he's at, looks like about 27 strength and 35 magic with his current levels and Keyblades. Oh, he's going straight in. Okay. He doesn't.
To be fair, he's the same level as Double right now.
Is he
he's
really?
28.
Wow.
Double is 29. Jared is 28.
There you go. All the,
And now he's 29. Like,
when you hit those higher battle level worlds, you get a lot more experience from those enemies, and so Jared was sort of killing miscellaneous enemies along the way, and you saw how effective that was. That's amazing.
He's just blasting through Betwixt and Between with that magnet explosion. Yeah. Report 9 says that Beast Castle has 8. There's 2 more in Beast Castle. That is nuts to me. But wow, that's there's 2 more things in Beast Castle. There's only 2 more checks before Beast Castle 2. I don't know if we've lost Kale or not.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
And to attend to something very quickly.
Oh yeah, no worries. Beast Castle is an 8, by the way.
An 8? Excuse me. An 8?
That was the report on Betwixt and Between.
No wonder you knew I was gone. You didn't hear a reaction.
Holy
cow. I thought 6 was good.
We were wondering where all the stuff was going to be after, like, OC's a 1, Halloween Town's a 2, Drives have a 1, levels have nothing.
Found him.
Yep.
We found the checks.
Oh, we got Whirligoof on Darkthorn and a Blizzard.
Hey. Whirligoof, what a good limit. It's actually not terrible.
Oh yeah,
we make fun of Knock Smash and Whirligoof, but they're all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Double gonna do a little bit of leveling here as well.
But he's gonna die first.
Yeah. It happens. Normally, that after the first swing, he'll knock you back, and as you land, the final form Keyblade sort of spread out and knock him away. But it didn't happen there.
Yeah. Oh, Magnet Splash on level 34.
Ooh.
That is
That's a nice
something
pickup.
that Jared is not going to have for a little while since he's not going out of his way to level.
Right.
So we'll have to see if Double can make use of that.
Mm-hmm. Not that they're hurting for tools in mob fights, but that's another good one to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if he ends up pushing into either the Demix fights, HB or OC.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Are we going to see Zaldin today?
I hope so. I saw Data Zaldin earlier. It was great.
Uh-huh. I don't know if Vulcan wants to mention anything about that. Oh, no, we're not.
No,
Thunder
man.
on Beast.
Well, now I'm sad.
So Jared is now at the point where he's like, I need to do Zigbar. It's past an hour mark.
Right. Yep. it's been a whole hour and he still hasn't done Zigbar. Yeah, he's certainly not one to put off the world that never was very long.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably go for some other worlds, but the world that never was is actually rather high check density.
Mm-hmm.
There's about 30 checks here.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have second chance on a Keyblade on Wishing Lamp as well. I didn't notice that earlier. So Double just got the hint for Beast Castle. He's going to follow in Jared's footsteps and go straight there. And we're going to see the first Zigbar of the day.
So with his current Keyblade, he is under the level 4. But
For strength, yes.
For strength. When he goes into final form, though, he'll be over that. So he is going to get his damage. He's going to get that benefit of that damage scaling.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's at this point where I sort of start thinking about, where am I going next? Assuming I get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What's after this? What's after the world that never was? What's after Beast Castle? And I see PR, I think might be a good push. I think LOD would be a good push. We don't quite have enough torn pages to make it to Spooky Cave.
Do
we? Oh no, we do actually. Jared
does. Yeah, Jared does. And Double will if he does Roxas. Mm-hmm. And goes up to Zigbar.
HT up to Oogie. Yep, that's I think that might be a decent thing as well. There's a quick check on Prison Keeper, quick check on Oogie. It's tough to do, 2 boss fights, 2 checks.
Mm-hmm.
But they're quick and they're easy.
Yeah. I would almost say you want to go to Halloween Town and just get the check. So go as far as you need to. You've already leveled up enough. You might as well just do it until you get the check.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Jared wasn't able to kill him there, but he did get the action loop and Whirly Goof.
Whirly Goof. He was going for style points there.
Absolutely.
Oh, Master Form on Zigbar.
Oh, very interesting.
If only drives had checks.
Yeah.
More Whirly Goof. And a report that says 100 Acre Wood has 2 things.
Ooh.
That's report 11, by the way.
Okay. Another glide.
And a magnet.
Well, we were just saying that there's a lot of checks here. That didn't necessarily mean important checks, but this time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Jared is not doing Luxord right now. He's going straight to 100 Acre.
Interesting. So he's got pages for Spooky Cave. Can't go there. I don't know if I would do this. I mean, I'd probably just keep pushing. It's not necessarily going to get easier.
Yeah, I think this might be Jared trying to metagame a little bit and try to go somewhere that double might not be going.
Sure.
Maybe trying to press an advantage that he thinks he might have of like getting through Zigbar and knowing that there's two things here.
Mm-hmm.
Double's going to Halloween Town.
Ooh, all right.
Is he gonna buy ethers and leave, or is he gonna actually?
He does have another money pouch.
Uh-huh.
He was able to pick that up in Twilight Town, so maybe.
Okay, no, he's going to fight Prison Keeper.
2 of the pages were hinted hints. That doesn't make a difference. If there's a proof in 100 Acre, the pages will be hinted, but they don't have to be. The pages do not have to be hinted hints.
Yeah, I think that would literally be impossible to always be possible to happen, given there's only 13 reports. Report 1 in 100 Acre.
Okay.
And Reflect. He's done.
All right. Well, okay, he's done there. And a fire boost as well.
That report said SP has 5 things.
Oh, where's Prism? Prism, get in here. Yeah, like immediately to SP.
Yep. Mm-hmm. SP is like such a small world in terms of checks that if there's 5 things there, it's just easy. Just get there. Go there now.
Right. Prism Seed, MCP Seed, could be Larxene. It could also be none of those things.
Yeah. Well, so we know that since Double did screens already, there's only one more thing before a hostile program.
Right.
So there's guaranteed things in SP2.
Mm-hmm.
Jared is taking the time to EXP boost here, which seems okay.
I guess. I hate not taking advantage of it. Personally, He doesn't really need to level. But if this ends up being a longer seed, if he has to do MCP, if he has to do ASs, if he has to do Sephiroth, I mean, that's still on the table. You know? Yeah. It's definitely nice to have those things.
Yeah. My argument would be that, like, you have Explosion and your magic stat is already 43. But
yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna have to do this anyway, you might as well. And with the magic stat already high, you kind of just get free levels here with Magnega. If Stitch would heal your MP, of course.
Yeah. If only. If only there were a summon that restored your MP.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how high up he gets here. Probably mid-40s, maybe?
That's what it's looking like.
Oh my goodness. Magnega. Magnega's good.
Yeah. Stitch is being very stubborn today. Meanwhile, Double just did Oogie.
Okay.
Maybe Oogie has a check. Maybe Halloween Town 2 has the check. Oh, the proof in Halloween Town.
Oh, man.
Okay. Wow. Wonder how long it'll be before Jared follows up on that.
Yeah, I mean, one check there, and it could be Experiment. It could be Vexen. If it's that deep, you have to do the 2 boss fights in HT1. You have to do the present minigame. You have to fight the children. You have to do a forced fight in the town. And like none of those things individually are that long, but it's not fun. And it's a lot of stuff to do to just sort of squeeze out one more check here, one more check there. It's certainly very reasonable that he doesn't go there for quite some time.
Yeah. Key seems to think that Jared will head there soon, so we'll have to see.
He has been practicing his Halloween Town quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
He was asking Key for some advice. How to make it faster, when do you go there?
Double just took a death to Roxas.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's rough.
Key is a great influence, said by Key.
I feel like there might be some bias there.
Fire on hostile program.
Okay. There's also a pop-up here.
Yep, after you talk to the computer.
And then nothing else until Solar Sailor.
Yep. Another death to Roxas.
Oh, yikes. Now, a lot of us in the rando community end up quick running cheesing Roxas on almost every run. And so doing Roxas legit, getting these, the Reflect, Thunder, Blizzard, Explosion, whatever loops. I feel like we don't, as a community, I mean, I'm talking about everybody here. I feel like we don't get enough practice doing that. And so in seeds like this, where you end up doing it, it's easy to mess up. It's easy to die. And once again, still on critical mode. No second chance. No once more. And even though he's level 38, his defense is 18.
So yeah, Double's now doing double negative strats.
Double negative strats?
Yes.
Named after him? No, they're not named after him. There's just 2 negative combos. But you could dream.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just name myself Backup. And then whenever somebody talks about backup strats, I'll be like, yeah, that's named after me. The backup strats.
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely not a coincidence.
I'll have to do that. If I ever get tired of Kale, I'll have to remember backup. So, yeah. Also, my name is KLDR, not KLDR, but that's okay.
So meanwhile, Jared is getting through the Space Paranoids fights pretty well. Getting on to Solar Sailor now. Yeah, so the Wishing Lamp has second chance. So they do have second chance available. Yeah, there's still 2 more things in Space Paranoids.
KLDR. Yep, that is correct, chat. Cool.
Mhm.
Arc scene.
Oh, rip Jared's
Oh
timer.
man.
That's okay.
That's right.
Oh, Jared.
Oh, and rip Jared.
Yeah, rip Jared. To be fair,
I like
Solar
Stitch for
Sailor-
this fight.
yeah, definitely. You want your MP to be as full as possible all the time. Oh, okay.
Oof.
That's a thing.
If I can, I always like to keep a magnet on top of me while I'm in this fight.
Oh yeah.
Lark seed.
Although I can see the argument of wanting to use setup on here as well after you get through the small trickle of waves of small enemies once the next Devastator comes out.
Yeah.
Doing a setup is something people do.
You can dance call through Halloween Town, and you can also just spam setup through Space Paranoids. It's not quite as effective all the way through, but it is very good.
Yeah.
Another death. Yikes.
The small upside of setup in Space Paranoids is that once you do the finisher, you get a lot of invulnerability where you can just kind of do combos on things.
Right. Yeah, you get that finisher out, and then you're free to run around and attack and do whatever you want to as Sora, and you're invulnerable until all of those, whatever they are, spinning gears, until all those are gone. You're still invincible.
Yep. Meanwhile, Double is fighting Zigbar. All right, slide dash on Solar Sailor.
Ooh, okay. Nice gap closer to get there.
All right, 4 checks.
Now, okay. Let's see what he gets.
Once more. Okay, we have someone on MCP or Luxine.
Now, here's where Jared ended up making a very nice play. I was thinking about, there's probably nothing else that I really want for the rest of the world that never was.
Mm-hmm.
But in actuality, slide dash will be very nice. That'll be great to have for Luxord and Syx. It'll be great to have for Xemnas 1. Those fights are going to be a lot easier for him now.
So now the worry is going to be that if there is a proof in Space Paranoids, Double is basically way far behind on this logic chain to get all the way to MCP and Larxene.
Very true. Yeah. This is a lot.
So even though Double has 2 proofs and Jared does not, Double might have to do this entire chain of stuff to catch up to Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is a very smart play from Jared that I had never seen. That was actually pretty cool.
That was cute. I like that.
Like, so reflecting the screens that are like swinging around, and then using that reflect damage on Sark.
Double death abusing the magnet. Was that an intentional death? I sort of didn't quite pay attention to all that. So the magnet after Zigbar, I think Double might have intentionally taken a death so he wouldn't get it after he picked it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the thing is, Magnera Explosion is a great crowd control tool. However, Magnega Explosion, Magnega, it's like a bigger orb, so the enemies get sucked higher into the air. So you can't Magnega Explosion. It'll whiff.
Mm-hmm. Also, there is something on Larxene.
Oh, bless. That's what I love to see.
I didn't want to interrupt you while you were describing the Magnega explosion, like Nambo. But
Nambo. Yeah.
Oh boy. I would say that if you have like a good thunder like Thundara or Thundaga and a couple thunder boosts, that's when Magnega is probably reasonable to use. Until then, yeah, Magnera is kind of the preferred option.
Right. Right. It's sort of specifically for Magnet Explosion.
Yep.
Is when you want to be using Magnera rather than Magnega.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this will be a clean DM skip from Double on Luxord.
Why'd you have to say it? Okay.
Because I believed!
Okay, meanwhile, Jared is doing Larxene.
Yeah.
And, yeah, okay, yeah, it looks like
nice.
Jared's going to be just fine.
Yeah. Firaga and those stats blew through Larxene.
All right, what is the last check in Space Paranoids? It's Genie.
Oh no! Oh man. That is a huge blow for Jared.
Oh yeah, 100%. So, Double has an out now if he just doesn't follow that hint chain.
Where was that hint?
I'm
trying to remember where
it was
100 Acre. Okay.
And the hint for 100 Acre was after Zigbar.
So he does have the hint for 100 Acre.
Yep.
He does that, and he's got torn pages. So I'll be interested to see where Double goes. If he goes to 100 Acre, and then if he does go to 100 Acre, does he go to SP?
Mm-hmm.
But this is a place where Double can make up a lot of lost time on Jared.
Yep. Honestly, it would have to be Double not going to 100 Acre at all. Because if you see an SP5, you're going to do it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially having already done screens, and you know
Right.
there's 3 more things there. Yeah.
And I may or may not do MCP Larxene.
Mm-hmm.
But you at least push up to right before MCP.
Yeah. Which is still a bunch of time.
Yep.
Yeah, and Jared's in Halloween Town. He's going to get that second proof very shortly. And then the hunt is on. At that point, Jared will have no other hints other than OC being a 1.
Gosh. That's terrifying.
Yeah. At that point, I think PR or LOD is the right play. I don't think you push the 1 in OC. I could see an argument for STT as well. Like, any of those 3 are reasonable.
Yeah.
In my eyes.
So you're saying you wouldn't immediately rush Ground Shaker unhinted?
No.
Fascinating.
I don't think that's an unreasonable stance to take. I could be wrong. Imagine ducking down Sean like that. Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, Sean would only rush it if he knew he could get a PB.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Sean's all about. He's all about the PBs. You know, can I do this faster than I've ever done it before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay, Sykes was almost dead. So
Yeah.
one thunder killed him.
Oh, report.
Okay.
Land of Dragons has 3 things.
Ooh, all right. That would probably be my next play if I'm double.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the reflect off the spikes.
Man,
oh my god.
Jared is reflecting all the environment today.
Reflect. If you've got combo master and slide dash or aerial dive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Ooh.
All right, he's got the second proof now.
He's got to climb
he's-
World that Never Was, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's like the unwritten rule. You have to finish the World That Never Was if you have 2 proofs. You have to know that there's no more chance of a proof in the World That Never Was.
Right.
Either with a hint or completing it entirely.
Right. So far, there isn't another proof. There is some useful information, though.
Mm-hmm. Which Jared really needs.
Yeah.
He has nothing.
There should be a swag tournament. You have everybody vote and give them like a score out of 10. Like, how swag was your gameplay? I like it.
That would actually be kind of interesting.
It makes me think of like the Smash 64 combo contests.
Yeah.
So you can do the coolest, most ludicrous thing.
If anybody in chat has not seen any of those competitions, I recommend going to YouTube and finding a few compilations of those because they are ridiculous.
Do you race and get time off for swag? Oh, there we go. We need an all-stars like major sports. You think of like a relay maybe? You just like find like who's the best person at doing Luxord, and they do Luxord, and they pass it off to the next person. Well, see, now I'm thinking about like a combo video though. Like I want a KH2Rando community combo video where it's people just doing really swag kills.
Yeah, actually, that would actually be kind of cool. Just like have different categories for all the different bosses and who can kill the bosses in the most swag way.
Yeah. Or just, or even just like swag movement.
Yeah, actually. All right, no proof in the World That Never Was. Double found that out for us.
So
where's Double going?
I expect we'll see him go to LOD. I feel like that is the most logical play. 3 is slightly above average for LOD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like if you don't know what the average for a world is, assume it's 3, and then there's just like little small deviations between some worlds. But yeah, just assume 3.
Yeah, most are 2 to 3. 3 is on the higher end.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, there are 14 checks to get here before Shan Yu Throne Room.
I think that's correct, yeah.
He does have Master Form if he wants to do Shan Yu skip. He hasn't leveled Master Form, though. I'm not totally sure if he's got high enough high jumps and aerial dodges, but we'll have to see. That's sort of a long ways away, but I always like to think about that when I enter a world. I go, how deep am I going? Is it worth pushing? What can I be getting out of this?
Oh, report 2 says Port Royal has 2 things.
Okay. We haven't seen either of those yet.
Yep.
We haven't seen either of those important checks.
There's only 3 more reports out in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's interesting, like the logic is not that complicated to see because 100 Acre is dead and Drives are dead.
Yeah, that's true. You don't have to worry about any of the complex logic of, oh, well, if the torn page is here, then it's got to be hinted, and okay, well, where does that report have to go?
Yeah, exactly. And now Double's timer is dead. It looks like Dustin's figuring it out. It's okay. It's okay, guys. This is why hotkeys are a thing.
LOD. Well, that never was. If you don't get the proof in LOD, do you think Double pushes 100 Acre or Port Royal?
I don't know. I would think that if you made a choice of LOD at this point in the game, you should just follow that hint logic until it hits a dead end. If I'm Double, I would assume that Jared already did the world that never was before me. He already got whatever is in 100 Acre. And if it's there, then you kind of just take that loss. I think that's the right way to play it at this point in the seed. Maybe another hour or half an hour, 45 minutes in, if you haven't found it, you might follow up, but I think you need to follow the chain that you're on.
Did Jared go to Barbosa? No. Jared
Neither
did town and cave fight, or not the cave fight, but he did the cave mouth checks. Is that right?
Yes. Both players have not done the minute fight.
Okay. I like that you said that though, Zach, about, you say, okay, Jared will have done the world that never was and gotten this hint and gone to 100 Acre. So I'm not going to do that.
Yep.
Because I feel like a lot of people, when they try to metagame against an opponent, they say, well, I expect my opponent to go here, and so I'm also going to go there. And then at that point, you sort of have to beat them at their own game, which is something that's really difficult to do. And I think a lot of times you just sort of have to take your losses and you say, if I'm playing Prism, who loves to go to MCP, then I'm just not doing MCP. I'm not doing Space Paranoids, and if it's there, he wins. But I'm going to hope that it's just time loss.
Yeah. Unless you're a player like Din10 or Biz or something, where like your execution can make up for following in somebody's footsteps, I don't think that's the right decision for most players, though.
Right. As for myself, I know that I don't have the execution to make up these sort of head-to-heads. I think understanding where your skill level is something that's really important, and you need to play to that. I was able to qualify. I was good enough to qualify for bracket.
Yep.
And I played well in my first round, and then I got to my second round, and I just sort of had to bank on, I'm going to go level, and I'm going to get buff, because I need to get buff. I need those levels. And I knew that my opponent was better than me, and that he could do the world that never was earlier, and he could do final fights earlier. And that's exactly why I lost. But I lost to a better player, There's nothing wrong with just getting beat by somebody who's good. So.
Yep. So another report in LOD that says Hollow Bastion's a 6. So, and Jared is already there.
Yeah, we haven't seen core skip. We've seen the opening checks of core. We haven't.
We're about to see core skip because Jared just hard saved.
All right. HB 6. That's about average for a Hollow Bastion.
Yep. And I think that's what influenced Jared's decision there. It's like, LOD is a 3. He sees that already, but he knows that's about average. So it's not really enticing him to go. And he's trying to get like into the deeper parts of worlds, it looks like, to try to find something that Double might not have. At least that's what I think is his thought process. I can't be inside his head.
Yeah, and it's at this point, they're coming up on 2 hours, in between an hour and a half and 2 hours in the seed. You've probably done everything that's fast, or you've done most things that are fast. And so you sort of... I like to hit the checks that are easy. If I haven't done PR Town, that's that's a place that often gets skipped, but sometimes doesn't. You hit the easy stuff, and then you just pick a world and go for it.
Yep. So it looks like Double is doing the same thing that Jared is doing.
Also Hollow Bastion, also Core Skip. We see that save, yeah.
Now, I like this play because, one, it can level Master Form, which Double can then get into Throne Room with.
Oh, very true.
And you can do Core Skip.
Yeah, that's a great thought there. Right, easy. That's the hard part of Core Skip done. Is just getting up onto that ledge.
Exactly. And now it's kind of just set up. As long as you have the right setup, you can get up the wall here.
I like double equipping that lucky ring.
Just for a little bit of extra luck,
A little bit of extra luck, Oh, very clean Core Skip from him as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Very solid by these players.
All right, Jared's up.
Yeah, with their movement, it's...
Oh, he almost fell.
pretty free. That would have been bad. Now, granted, he does have the drive to go back into Master Form.
Yeah, they have 9 drive gauge. Or at least Jared does. Yeah, sometimes this wall in Core can just decide to mess with you. Right. All right, Cure. Last Cure.
So, personally... Oh, there you go. Okay, nice job by Double there.
Uh-huh.
Personally, I think the easiest way to climb the wall with the least amount of tools is if you have at least Master Level 3, then if you jump aerial dodge into that corner and just use fire, and you'll get yourself above the little lip, and then you can revert aerial dodge, and even if you just have aerial dodge 1 on base Sora, you'll be able to grab that ledge. So that's sort of my go-to.
Berserk Charge in Core.
Berserk Charge? Might have been nice earlier.
Might not need that, unless Hades is a possibility.
Yeah.
Thunder? Okay.
Okay, one more check in Hollow Bastion. Now, here's another thing to consider is, with their stats and their tools, you might want to just do Core and do the fights.
Yeah.
I think, personally, I would rather do Core Skip itself, simply because I hate the fights, and I hate the room that Double's in now with the conveyor belts and the steam. That is a pain in the butt to get through. I can't stand it. But they do have to orphan that check at the end.
Yeah.
And if that happens to be the one other check and that happens to be the proof, I know the odds of that are very low, but it's something that I would probably think about and consider.
Yeah, especially if you haven't gone into Core already and you're already this late. Yeah, I think there is an argument to be made that you should just do the fights. Just give yourself a little bit of peace of mind that the last chest in Core is not something. Especially if you have the crowd control tools, which both players do at this point. But Jared is going to LOD. He's going to get those 2 reports. He might go back to Hollow Bastion. He might not. He might go to Port Royal. He might not.
Yeah.
He might
This
go
is
to front room.
definitely it's definitely very tough to figure out what is the ideal play here.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna make this fun, really. There's no clear, obvious choice, and that's what makes a good race.
You certainly
And as
want to
long-
play to your strengths,
Mhm.
and sometimes you just play to what you like to do.
Yep.
You know, have a good time with it.
Yeah, let's remember that this is a game, everybody.
Try not to take yourself too seriously. You know. There you go. Easy Magnera explosion from double there.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to see what Jared does when he gets to that same point, if he goes back to Hall Bastion.
Mhm.
See if it's slower there or not with Magnega.
I hope he does go back to Hollow Bastion. I hope he does do that fight, just so
Yeah.
that we can see the difference.
And reflect.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Hall Bastion's done.
All right.
That is kind of uncommon. Like, you usually have to get past Demix to get the last check in Hall Bastion.
Mm-hmm. Still something like 10 checks after
Mhm.
Demix.
All right, Double's going to Port Royal.
Okay. I like it. 2 checks
Basically,
there.
just going for the number of checks, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And I think he might be giving up on 100 Acre.
Yeah, it's going to depend on what he finds here. There's only 6 things outstanding in the world. Like, he doesn't know that, but the collective knowledge that we have, there's 2 reports, a page, Chicken Little, Peter Pan, and the proof. Those are the only things left.
Yep. It almost feels unfair for Double to just be able to take those shots from the Pirates. I'm so used to
Yeah.
seeing this as an early play
Uh-huh.
where you die in one single shot.
Yeah, where you use this to gain some experience early on.
Right.
But instead, Double is using Final Form to glide around and take a shot here and there and still not be anywhere close to dying.
He's just having fun.
Yeah.
We.
So now there is a point of divergence here where Jared might get to Throne Room and Double left before that.
Right. We shall see.
Getting to your point from earlier that you like to come to Port Royal when you can one-shot the Pirates. I think Double's at that point.
Probably. He's probably strong enough. I think that 43 magic is enough.
It might be, yeah.
Oh heavens. Thundaga, Blizzaga, Stitch. Something that's actually really nice here is Thundara and Thundaga have really nice AoE. And so if you target one, you're bound to get a second or a third in that blast.
Oh yeah. And look at Jared. He can just sit there in the mountain fight here and just not do anything.
It's where you take a potty break, refill your water, grab a snack. By the way, if you're at home watching this, take this moment to stand up, stretch, check your posture.
Drink some water.
Drink some water, move around a little bit. We have been here almost 2 hours now. Now, the winner of this match will play the winner of Coltol and Bizkit, that match will be happening Saturday afternoon, 4:30. 4:30 Eastern time.
Yes.
Cole and Biz, both scary players.
All right, Feather Charm right before Barbosa. And Baseball Charm. PR is done. Why is he doing Barbosa?
I don't know. Slow reaction time, or I mean, Barbosa will be fast.
Yeah, I think it might actually be faster to beat Barbosa than get all the way back to the save point.
I don't think it would.
I don't know.
This isn't the fastest fight, but there are some instances where I think about that. I go, maybe I should just finish the world because it'll actually just be faster.
It's probably pretty close in this case.
Yeah.
If it comes down to a couple seconds, then we can blame that.
Sure.
Not the multiple deaths that both players have had in different places, but
definitely not. No. It was this decision. Okay, so we are seeing Sean Yu skip from Jared.
He failed
it though. Okay, he has enough drive though.
Yeah, he's gonna try again. All right, Double's going back. Oh boy, this could be close. Oh, okay. Ooh. Failed for Jared.
Yeah, Jared didn't quite get it. I do find it interesting that he chose to revert from Master Form before attempting again. I don't know if Master Form's base jump and higher aerial dodge versus his own high jump aerial dodge would have given him more height.
Well, he's using Mulan's limit to gain some height.
That's smart.
That
I have not done before.
Yeah.
To avoid, I've always found it annoying trying to, because you want to stand by the door. Because that's the fastest way to end this fight, especially when you're a high level. So at the Heartless, swing and kill the door, and you really want Sean Yu to be hitting that door.
Yeah, so in terms of aerial dodges that base Sora has, it doesn't look like there's that many. It's like one or two.
No, that's got to be like one. Yeah.
Oh no! Again,
Jared. So you can just do multiple reflects there.
I don't. Was Double attempting the skip, or did he just go straight into Sean Yu?
I don't know.
Oh, he's fighting Sean Yu. He's not doing the skip.
Okay. So different strat. I don't know if he doesn't know Sean Yu skip or doesn't like his tools for it.
Double definitely knows the skip.
Okay.
He's made tutorial videos on it.
Oh, has he really?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, Double not doing Sean Yu skip is kind of nuts. Oh, Double does not have 9 drive. He only has 7. So yeah, with less.
Yeah. So I guess lack of tools there. So Jared must have picked up those 2 extra drive gauges from Space Paranoids.
Yes, 100%. So Jared is in Throne Room. So if the proof is here, oh boy.
Storm Rider, Storm Rider, Storm Rider.
Oh my gosh! Come on. What is here?
Synth item, quick run.
Energy shard.
Synth item.
Champion belt.
Oh man. Okay, and we know it's not on Sean Yu, so that means the check is on Storm Rider.
We have a Storm Rider seed. Something's on Storm Rider. I haven't seen Storm Rider in a long time.
I haven't seen Storm Rider since earlier today. In the spoiler log tourney, there was a Storm Rider.
Oh, okay.
But it is definitely not something that you commonly see.
Yeah.
You've got to do this forced fight against Riku, and then 2 more forced fights. Which, with their levels and stats, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, none of this should be difficult at this point. It's just getting through it.
But if you're doing Throne Room, you know, if you get early throne room, then there's only one check left, and so he's got to do 3 forced fights, travel the entire length of the world, and do a boss fight for 1 single check.
Yep. Okay, so Jared is going back to Hall Bash and getting the 1 check there. We're gonna see the dancers fight, how he does it with Magnega.
Yep. I've got my stopwatch ready.
I'm just expecting final form and just like
yeah, I'm sure final
smacking
form.
him to death, or just Magnet Thundaga.
Magnet Thundaga, yeah. Comparable times.
Yep.
Right. So as I think you were mentioning earlier, you know, Magnega, if you've got Thundaga to combo with it, that's also fabulous.
Yeah. Definitely not a big deal if you have that. Oh, okay. Jared knows Hall Bastion is done now.
Now, does he do Storm Rider?
He's probably going to do Port Royal.
Yeah, I would probably also go to Port Royal here.
Yeah, there he is. All right, Double's going to find out that Throne Room has nothing. I saw the smirk starting on his face as soon as he was getting through all the checks.
Yeah.
Gonna be a proof on Cerberus.
Proof on Cerberus. Could you imagine?
That has happened, actually. Like OC is like a 1 or a 2, and a bunch of players just don't go to OC, and then it's just like Cerberus proof.
Yeah. That's always rough. And it's always funny when you see those seeds in like qualifiers or like really big races, because there's inevitably at least one person that just does it. And one person just gets it early, and they finish like an hour ahead of everybody else. Storm Rider is probably one of my favorite boss fights, and it's for this trick right here.
Yep.
Oh, I wish he had scan.
Yep.
That alone probably did 2 bars.
Oh yeah.
What do we have
so
left?
We got
Ground Shaker, OC in jail.
We have Agrabah as well.
The rest of Timeless as well.
Yep.
Windows and
Report 13. Agrabah has 6.
Oh my goodness! All right, Agrabah it is. So they both stopped at a Boo Escort. We haven't even seen. Okay, that's another place. You know, if it's at the bottom of the chasm of challenges, it's right there.
I am liking that Double is not taking the bait of 100 Acre. He's still not going there.
Right. Yeah, he hasn't gone there. Which I think if he continues to ignore it, that will be the smartest move that he'll have made.
I think it is reasonable to think that as soon as he goes down that rabbit hole, he's not coming out until he finds out there's no proof.
Right. Because he'll get that, and he'll get the report for the SP5.
Yep. And that's going to be too enticing to ignore.
So only 2 reports left.
1 report left between both players.
Oh, 1 report left. Oh, that's true. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at doubles tracker.
We're missing a report, a page, and a proof. So 2 of those things are in Agrabah. And one of those things is in OC. So it's in OC or it's in Agrabah, everybody.
Do we really have all important checks accounted for?
based on the tracker that I've been keeping of everything that we found. So
There you go. I need to do that. That's smart.
I have my moments.
So STT is a 0. Yep.
It is. Mm-hmm.
I would have lost. I would have found I don't know if there's anything useful that they could have found there at this point.
Not at this point. No.
They've got movement, finishing pluses. There's another one of the form boosts. You know.
Mm-hmm. Maybe an aerial dodge. You'll get an STT.
I'll get that aerial dodge. It's gonna save
Yes.
me so much time.
Uh-huh.
Get aerial dodges. That way I can do the faster throne room skip.
Yep.
Yeah, that's because that was so useful.
Uh-huh. All right, so Jared has finished Port Royal. He's going back to LOD. He's going to get that Agrabah hint on Storm Rider. Double's not using Final on Lords.
Not using final.
I mean, he's using Reflega.
know.
He's using Reflega with the lava pools, which is reasonable.
Yeah. I don't know if final would be any faster at this point. Being able to basically just spam Reflera is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cooler, though. Yeah. Yeah, Double does lose points for swag.
True. Very true.
Report 5 says that Prylands is a 1. Okay. We kind of expected that report to not be helpful. All right, so there's a page or a proof in Agrabah. Oh boy.
My goodness.
Vanilla Torn Page in Ruin Chamber.
Okay, so actually what that did was that made OC a hinted hint.
It did.
It did hint towards the other hint. So at this point, it's equal probability. It's a 50-50. Whether it's
Now,
an
we
Agrabah
are-
or an OC.
We're the only ones that know that, for sure.
That's true.
Jared, however, will also be able to have that full knowledge once he gets that report as well. Because he'll have the LOD report on Storm Rider, and then he'll get that report in Agrabah. So he'll be running on full information. Horizontal slash on Final 6, by the way.
A very late horizontal slash and a very late berserk charge in this seed.
Yep. So Double needs to hope that the proof is here, or that he goes to OC. If he goes to 100 Acre at this point, I don't think he can come back, because he'll follow that down the rabbit hole.
Pun intended.
Yes.
Excellent.
Was Jared using Thunder on Storm Rider?
I hope not.
I think he was.
I really hope that was just a missed input.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give him hell about that later. Can he make it up there? Almost. I wonder if he's doing a little bit of damage there.
Maybe?
I have to say, we haven't seen Scan yet.
I think Scan was on a Keyblade. I think I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Did see one on a Keyblade, but equipping a Keyblade just because it has Scan always makes me feel like such a noob.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Like, I chose Scan over good stats or over, finishing plus or, lots of good
Yeah.
things. I see him toying with the menu for Whirligoo.
Oh, he missed
Oh, he
the
missed it.
swag.
The timing for that is really weird. You have to hit the reflect much earlier than you might imagine.
Yeah.
There we go. More reflect, combo master, aerial dive.
All right. Jared knows there's 2 more in Agrabah. He now has to choose between OC and Agrabah. Okay, he's going to Agrabah.
Chooses Agrabah. It is
So, yeah.
very difficult for him to make up time if at this point.
Yep. All right, nothing in Ruined Chamber. So, of note, Jared knows where everything is now. He knows that Agrabah has 2 more things, OC has 1, he has 47 out of 50.
Mhm.
So, he's going where the hinted hint is, but then once he gets this report, he's going to have 2 hinted hints, and he's going to have to pick one. This might be a very close race if the torn page is on Jafar, and then Jared skips Agrabah 2 and goes straight to OC, and Double goes to OC after this. Like, this could be super close.
Mm-hmm.
And Jared's losing time.
Yeah. Trinity, but with the wrong party members out.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, Trinity, to get rid of the last wizard there, is not the worst. It's just he missed the targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Jared would have to basically change course and just go straight to OC. Which is not necessarily the worst decision, especially since you haven't done Hades Escape. Well, so if Double goes to 100 Acre, he's behind 100%.
Yeah, what's the... So, the issue...
Yeah, so
That...
the one hint would have to do the world that never was, which would make the hint logic for 100 Acre work.
That's true, because the hint 400 Acre was in the world that never was.
Yes, 100%.
So that does fulfill all of our requirements.
Yep.
So Double has to hold strong. He can't get baited.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Jared is using Final Form on Lords.
Oh my goodness. And Jared does have Reflega. He's got that extra reflect from 100 Acre. So this is a little bit easier for him.
Yep.
Those bigger, stronger hitboxes. But as you can see, like, yeah, it still shreds. It doesn't look any noticeably faster than just standing by the lava pools and reflecting. They tend to stand very close to you.
Right. To expand on what chat's talking about, so right now, Double has 4 hinted pages and a hinted 100 Acre. And the last report could point to the world that never was, which would be 5 hinted pages and a hinted 100 Acre. So from Double's perspective, there could be a proof there. He needs to not make that decision if he wants to have a chance in the race. He doesn't know that, but he needs to make that decision.
AP boost on the get bonus.
And proof on Jafar. Okay. So
that's
and Jared
huge.
Yep. All right.
I think that's the race.
Yeah, something very bad would have to happen for Double to not get through this.
He's got all the levels and tools that he needs.
Exactly, yeah. It's very unlikely at this point. And so many item slots, holy crap. Yeah, that not going to 100 Acre is 100% what won Double this race.
Yeah.
That is where Jared lost all his time.
Yeah, in terms of clear speed, Jared has done more. He's definitely done more content. He's done it, I think, slightly more efficiently. But going through 100 Acre, doing the mini game, and going through the rest of SP, SP2, MCP, Larksine, that's a lot of time to have to make up. And so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jared did lose 2 minutes at the start.
Oh, absolutely. That's true.
But Jared did catch up very fast. He was ahead until he hit that dead end in SP where there was no proof. And that's where he just had a time sink that as long as Double didn't follow down that same path, Double was going to be right there neck and neck.
Another thing I want to point out is just look at their timers and look at how many important checks they have.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep.
When I joined the Rando community back in like late November, December, just like 3-4 months ago, 3 hours to hundo a seed was considered really good. And both of these guys are doing it at like 2:15, 2:20 is what we're going to see for finishing times. And they've almost hundoed. They have both played so well.
This was an insane race.
Absolutely, yeah. I loved being on the edge of my seat for all of it. That was one of the best parts for me.
Oh yeah. I kind of wanted it to be in OC and for Jared to not go into Agrabah 2. Just to make it like that close.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, this is still a great outcome. And we had an 8 Beast Castle, by the way.
Yeah, that's that's wild. Oh my.
Oh, Double doesn't have slide dash.
He does not. I'm trying to remember where they picked that up.
Solar Sailor.
Okay. Yeah, so he just doesn't have it at all.
Yep.
Wasn't sure if he didn't put it on or... Sometimes I'll do that. I'll get to a certain point in the seed where I have basically everything I need, and then I'll just like be picking up abilities and magics and keyblades, and I'll just never bother to check them. Which is, I know, a really bad habit. You know?
Yeah.
You don't want to be menuing every single time you get an ability, but certainly before final fights, you want to make sure you're going in with the best setup.
Alright, pretty clean Armored Xemnas 1 for Double.
So that building down and to the left will always spawns, and it'll always stop. So you can always get the reaction command there. Pretty easy to do that. And the second time he knocks you back, there's a building in a similar position, a little bit further away and a little bit lower. But...
Yeah. Okay, he's getting fast building here, so he's getting the building on the top right.
Ooh. Oh, we got it. Very nice. That building will always appear, but it doesn't always stop spinning.
Yeah, it depends on where the buildings that are thrown at you are spawning.
Does it?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay. I learned something.
Yeah.
I love learning.
So it's looking like Jared's gonna get the proof right when double finishes on the race time.
Mm-hmm. At or a little bit before double finishes.
Mm-hmm.
Flare with
Now-
45 magic should be a pretty easy fight.
Yeah. I wonder if Double's gonna still get dome skip or if he's gonna over damage.
Oh, Jared, no! Oh, man. Absolutely, Vulcan. We'll be sure to tell him about interviews. So, Genie Jafar, a boss that everybody might not be familiar with. The clean and the simple and clean way to do this fight is you go down and you stun him, do 2 combos here, and then after 2 combos, then you do the roll-up reaction command. And then you can get 3 combos after that. And if you're doing Genie Jafar, you're probably late enough in the seed that you have the stats to kill him with 5 combos.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't always happen, but
Yeah. Right.
most of the time.
Yeah. All right, Jared has the proof.
48 out of 50 checks for Jared. Wow.
49 out of 50.
49 out of 50. He didn't mark. We don't have the. It was what? Second chance on a Keyblade?
Yeah, second chance on a Keyblade. All right, that's GG. Double just
Absolutely. Congrats.
That was such a close race.
Wow. Very good race. And Jared's time, it's going to say that he was like 10 minutes slower. Well, probably not 10.
Or like 7.
Yeah,
8.
like 5, 6, 7 minutes slower.
Yeah.
But it was, I feel like certainly closer than that.
Oh, yeah. All right. Do you want to move over to League Race lobby, Dustin and Kale, so we can talk to Double?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. Oh, I guess we can't.
Could you move us over there, please?
Oh yeah, that works.
Dustin joined mine instead of moving me. Then he moved me and joined League Race Lobby alone.
Whatever.
Well, GG's.
GG's.
Oh my gosh, he's in Final Fights. Oh
Uh-huh.
Do you still have your tracker open, Double?
I do.
I want you to put report 1 into 100 Acre Wood.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry for that. I wasn't supposed to swear. I am very glad I did not go to 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah.
That is literally what won you the race.
Like, I don't like doing a 200 Acre Wood unless it's double hinted. If it's a 3 or more, I'll maybe do it. It's same rules I have with SAT.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We thought it was like some sort of metagaming of like, okay, the hint was in the world it never was, so Jared's already got that, so I'm not gonna go. But
yeah, I figured I was behind on a lot of the proofs. I'm guessing he didn't get the Halloween Town for a while. Was the Halloween Town one his last one, or was it a?
no, he was following up behind you in Agrabah, like basically right after you.
You did get Halloween Town proof before he did, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
What about Beast Castle?
That was sort of about the same time. I think he got that before you did.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then he went into
But you were in Beast Castle at the same time, so it wasn't that far ahead.
He didn't die to lose Magnega?
No, he didn't. We were talking about that, and fortunately for him, he just did Magnega Thundaga.
Yeah, which is fair. Just, like, did he level at all?
He's
So
level 47. He's 47.
What?
Yeah.
yeah. So he did level on screens, but he went into screens later than you did. So he was
I
actually
was counting on him not leveling because I know he hates the level.
right, and I was actually surprised to see it too. But what he did was he sort of got some chip levels, just kind of all over the place, like the gambler room in TT Mansion. He'd kill them, and just sort of kill some enemies here, kill some enemies there, and it just sort of added up.
Yeah.
So he was very efficient with that leveling.
He probably routed it a lot better than I did.
Yeah, when he got to screens, he had the experience boost from Mansion and Twilight Town, so he was just able to really power level.
He had double experience boosts for that. That was a big difference.
Yeah, and like everywhere I leveled, I did one like run through in a Mansion because I figured that would be pretty fast, especially with a second experience boost.
Yeah.
And I was really counting on it. Where did this stream go?
I don't know. Oh, we're back.
Uh-oh.
I think.
Maybe?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I figured the white screen was just like the flash of the transition in between cutscenes. But
Yeah. Just like went from a black screen to a white screen. I'm not sure what to make it though. Okay. Let me look at what's in Space Paranoids on this tracker. Oh my gosh. So that's what Once More was.
Yeah, Larxene had Genie. So he went all the way through to Larxene.
Gosh.
So that's where he lost a bunch of time that let you catch up a little bit. Because he was a little bit ahead, even though he like had a snafu at the start with the seed not loading. But like he was clearing things a little bit quicker than you for a good like 45 minutes.
Okay, I just filled out my tracker, so I figured out everything else. So SAT had literally nothing. Huh.
it was a 0. Yeah.
I didn't mark second chance until I was in Agrabah. AG2. So I was just like, okay, so those could be on Keyblades. Wait a minute, like while I'm holding the second chance Keyblade.
Oh
I was
my
like, wait
god. Vulcan says that Hades had the torn page in OC.
Ew.
Oh gosh.
I said like 3 different times, I really don't want to do a 1 OC, and then I gave a hint at it, and I was like, please don't. like I never thought I would say this, but please be on Genie Jafar.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if it's on OC, then I was like, I probably lose. Because I wasn't sure where he was.
Yeah, I imagine that Jared had a very similar train of thought there, because he also avoided OC. He did, before Hades escape, but never did Hades escape.
Yes, I started that.
So
This time. I'm assuming he's using a scanning Keyblade.
No, he's using
no.
second chance. Oh no,
that's
maybe.
not second chance switch.
Yeah.
what does he have on? Is that monochrome?
That's monochrome.
I don't remember what that one had. Stats, probably.
Strat I did though.
Maybe it's like a combo boost or something.
So was having a person to die to it early. I died. I didn't die.
At least not in this seed. You didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you want to die to it early because
Alright. So
you just finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared just finished.
Oh, it's a combo boost. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably
There it
better.
is.
Oh, that was in Tifa's chest. Okay. I got membership card in TT and I was pissed.
So 6.5 minutes of time difference
Tom's
there.
so you can stop his timer.
Oh yeah, he stopped it. Alright, maybe we can get Jared in here?
Yeah.
Maybe? Pretty please?
I don't know who has the power to pull him in here. I just know that I don't.
That would be Dust.
Thank you, Dustin.
Hey, there's
Jared,
Hey Jared.
well played.
Thanks.
There were. We loved your swag strats. That was one of the highlights of the run for us. Was using reflect on like the spikes at Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
And then slide dashing into him with Combo Master, and then a similar thing.
Where'd you get that?
Somewhere.
Solar Sailor.
Space Paranoids. Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
Solar Sailor.
Oh god, Jared is like.
Dustin must have him turned up because he sounds normal to me.
Yeah.
So the story of the run, Jared, was Double never went to 100 Acre,
Okay.
and so he never got the report that said Space Paranoids was a 5.
Mhm.
So his big
So
time
I
saves.
I never went past a hostile program.
Yeah. So he did a hostile program and dipped.
It
And
seems
so
like we did all the same things.
So all of SV2. Yeah, otherwise it was I think pretty similar in terms of routing. Some deviations, you went here, there, you went there, that words. Gosh. You went here first, he went there first. But definitely well played by both of you. I just want to talk about number of checks cleared in the time that y'all did. That was insane by both of you. Holy cow. Y'all both blew through this seed.
Yeah, Jared, you had 49 out of 50 in less than 2.5 hours, which is very impressive.
Yeah. GG's.
GG.
Yeah.
Rando gonna rando.
Rando gonna rando.
That is certainly.
I'm sure
the
you'll do
greatest
better in your
thing.
spoil log race.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so, dude. Like, fuck.
You're gonna go for that, Granny.
Hopefully.
Mhm.
Also, is no one gonna comment on the fact that I did core skip with Thunder for no reason, even though I had 5.
I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering about that when you did that. You both did the drop down to the ledge, and then
Yeah,
you take off high jump
It's so consistent.
to get to that
Yeah.
ledge. And then and then you climbed with thunder instead of climbing with fire, which I'm like, okay, I guess, I don't know.
Combined with any magic that's not Magna or Cure.
Yeah.
Or it's with normal. I could have done it with normal combos as well, stack combo master, but
Yeah.
that's slow.
It was interesting that you chose not to attempt to do early throne room. You just went through to Shanyu directly. Double.
I know exactly what I need for throne rooms to get
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I checked my abilities and I was like, I know I don't have it.
Okay. I was kind of
Okay.
expecting you to kind of go master form, aerial dodge up, and then revert, do a wisdom, reflect, and aerial dodge again. But
I
if
could
you-
have, but I've
if you-
been doing a lot of open KH lately, and I'm
Mhm.
in the mindset that you can't really do that anymore since you don't get the height because the drives load too fast. So I'm used to
Oh,
open
okay.
KH where
That's
wisdom
true.
is no play there.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, there's
Really?
definitely all sorts of combinations that you can do.
All right.
Any thoughts from you all? Double, you will play the winner of Coal Toll and Bizkit 047 in the next round of losers. Jared, 5th place out
Yep.
of God only
64?
knows.
Yeah.
Well, 64 was the bracket.
Oh, yeah.
The qualifier was, God, however many that
Oh,
was.
right. Yeah, 200 something.
Yeah,
I
it'd
don't
be
think
like
it was that
100 or
many.
200. I think we might have had 100. Or it was a lot.
100?
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
16 divided by 4. Or 16 times 4. So 64.
60.
Well-
Yeah, 60. Well, 64 made it to the bracket.
Oh,
But,
right. No, there was
not
28.
everybody.
Yeah, 28 times 4.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like,
we had the group state. Yeah, so about 100, a little more than 100.
Yep.
Top 5 rando player, JaredWeakStrike.
Yep.
Ooh.
I mean, I think like the second to top time on race time. So
Second to top time.
did someone? I think
No, I'm pretty sure I have the top time in every category except.
I swear any percent. Someone, I'm checking right now. Leaderboards.
Nope. I got my sub 1 hour up there, baby.
Hey.
Still can't
My
believe
God.
that match.
Does anybody else have sub 1
Nope.
for any percent?
Oh,
Yeah.
Any percent? No. Go mode and swear log? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go mode and spoil log, definitely much easier to get a sub
Mhm.
1 hour time there. Okay, so here's actually a question that I've got for you. Jared, you left the world that never was it after Zigbar or after Luxord?
Yeah, after Sigmar.
What was the reasoning there instead of just plowing through the rest of it?
So I didn't have Reflare at that point, and I was only scaled with my magic. So Luxord gets like I would say twice as fast with Reflera. So
Okay.
I was waiting on Reflera. If I had 2 proofs or was hinted, then I would have plowed through it. But
Okay.
like just like some easy time save I could have gained by like chasing somewhere else.
So you didn't have the Halloween Town one yet.
What the
No,
proof?
he-
No.
Yeah, 'cause I
I
already
don't think
had
so.
that one.
Yeah, I think you just had the Beast Castle proof at that point. Okay, that was something that we saw was sort of an interesting play there. I was wondering, like, what tools were you looking for?
Yeah, Reflera. I had Combo Master and Guard Break, so it would have been fast, but it would have been like I plowed through the world that never was after I did screens. Since I was like
You
level
did,
like
yeah.
46. Yeah, it was just because that was like some like 4-minute time save that I just reordered stuff, which
Mhm.
that's about it.
Yeah. Well, it definitely paid off.
Mhm.
So, well,
Yeah.
Congrats to both of you.
Yeah. It's fun.
Double. Who are you looking forward to? Do you wanna play Coal Toll or do you wanna play Bizkit?
I really want to play Biz because I did the co-op tourney with them, so I just think it'd be fitting.
Oh yeah, very nice. That would be a good story.
Or it'd be really funny if I beat Coltool again in top 8 with your SDT. Not top 8. No, I think I was his. We were the first round in top 8, and I had 2 proofs in SDT and finished the run in
My
like
goodness.
just over an hour.
Yeah. Well, this seed had nothing in STT.
Yeah.
There's no reason to go there.
Not a single thing.
All right.
Alright, well.
Any other closing remarks from anybody?
No. Seed was okay. The 1 OC kind of made me upset, but outside that,
Jared, what was the phrase you gave?
what do you mean? Oh, I did coleslaw Dr. Pepper.
Yo.
I gave Bingus : wave :
Nice.
Well, like last week I did Big Floppa, so I wanted to move away from Bingus and just do some of that. Was funny.
Big Floppa.
Yeah. So for anybody who's still around, the way that we've been generating these seeds, I say they people. I'm just a commentator. But guys who are actually doing work behind the scenes, they've been taking a random phrase from each participant and combining that to make the seed name. That way, there's no collusion. There's no not worried about people vetting seeds. We get something that's totally random, so nobody has any idea what's going to happen.
Yep.
So, Zach, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for commentating. Dustin, thank you for stepping up and getting this stream going so that we could show the world the awesomeness of KH2Rando and how stupidly good everybody's gotten. It still amazes me. I can't get over it. Like, I know this is top 8. I understand this is top 8, but it still amazes me.
I've been here since June. Like, it's been insane watching everyone get insanely good. And having to, like... You have to think way too much now. You used to just be like, yeah, this is pretty fast, I'll do this. Because, like, it was random. So you would just, like, hope you got lucky and just don't play like crap. But now you have to, like, think really well, and I'm not made for that.
Oh man. Well, you've played well enough to get yourself this far, so clearly it's working for you. So.
All right, Double. I'll see you later. Good luck with the rest of the bracket.
Good
GG's,
luck
my
with
friend.
your tourney.
Yep. All right, I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
Now what?
We get prepped for tomorrow's race, which
We
is
can prep for
CJ,
tomorrow.
CJ versus Sonic.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a hype race. Like I legitimately like that's like one of the few because I do the predictions and stuff like that. That is the one thing I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win that.
Yeah, it's gonna be so close.
Mhm. I think that Sonic is definitely considered to be universally one of the best rando players, maybe the best.
Yeah, he's probably the best player, like in the entire.
Mhm.
Just like in all the strats he knows and all like the way he knows how to improvise, which is such an important thing.
Right.
Whereas
Yeah, but
he has a similar routing philosophy to myself, where it's just very chaotic of just like let's go here, and like no one else will do that. So I can see that race going many ways.
yeah, and Coltol put up a really good fight against Sonic. That was a very close race.
Mhm.
So there's certainly some chinks in the armor of Sonic. And
I used to beat him all the time, and then it became a lot better at Rando. And it was like I said, you didn't need to try that much in Rando. I don't think I ever lost to him. But then, like the past like 5 months, I don't know how long it's been, but like I haven't beat him once. Gotten the first like every race I've been in with him now.
Mhm. And if there's one thing that CJ has done this entire tournament, it has been take names.
Oh yeah,
She's got some.
She
some big wins.
defeated the top 2 of the last league.
Yep.
Myself and
Yeah.
Salad. League.
Yep.
She said.
Yeah. So.
See, I'm open for the salty run back of me being able to win this time because Salad's done. But other than that, like I think she does got this.
Either way, it'll be great. I just hope for some good close matches to watch. I don't have any personal investment in any of them, but good relations with everybody. Such a friendly and welcoming community. So I'm very, very, very happy about how this has gone.
Bad blood among anyone here?
No. Except for that double guy. Oh my god, can you imagine?
I can't stand him. Let's not even talk about him. Anyway, we should let Dustin leave.
Yeah.
All right.
We should wrap this up, guys.
It's been fun. It's been real. Thanks everybody. You guys rock.
Cheers.